TMG Nation football fans, what is going on? Insomnia from the Mexican Gamers channel, back with the FIFA 13 simulations for the Copa Oro 2013. Mexico versus Martinique, third game for El Tri. Whew. Oh, that took a while. But yeah, man, we're back. This is actually a short video. It was actually a short gameplay, but yeah, we're not gonna do the play-by-play commentaries once again. We're just gonna talk about, you know, the impressions that El Tri, that Mexico left us in the game, the last game versus Canada, because they won. They picked up the result 2-0. You know, goals from Raúl Jimenez and a penalty from Marco Fabian, which I don't think it should have. You know, the ref should have called the penalty, but you know, it is what it is. He made a mistake. But for the most part, I really liked the comments that I saw in that video, the simulation I did, Mexico versus Canada. You know, I agree. We think the same, you and I, you know, the viewer and myself, we were thinking the same for the most part. You know, a lot of people were asking for Luis Montes to be on the lineup, and I completely 100% couldn't agree more, man. Luis Montes needed to be in the lineup, and I was happy to see that Chepo actually did line him up. But he didn't have a great game, but you know, I think he should stay in the lineup. Another person, I was disappointed that Chepo didn't line up Gulit Peña. He insists with Efrain Velarde, you know, as a left midfield position, and you know, I just think that he doesn't give the team, you know, that offensive IQ that a player like Gulit Peña can give you. You know, he's good defensively, he's solid defensively, and he could give you more on the offensive side, which is what Mexico needs. We could all agree on that, right? So you know, Javi Cortez is another player that you know, could definitely give Mexico some more offensive presence. So hopefully we get to see him on the lineup, you know, testing things out. Maybe Javi Cortez can, you know, solve some problems for Mexico, because let's face it, man, although Mexico got the result, they won 2-0. Man, I mean, it was pitiful. You know, our standards have to be higher for Mexico. It was, you know, still, again, without a clear idea of what to do on the offensive side of things. You know, just, you know, it was better. It was an improvement from the game versus Panama. It was, but also Canada is a much weaker opponent than Panama. Panama is playing pretty good. They're playing well. So, you know, just, you know, although Mexico got the result, we can't be satisfied. Not at all. Mexico has to have higher standards than that. And, you know, one thing that really got me was when Chaton Enriquez got injured and he had to make a substitution, Chepo decided to put in Alejandro Castro. You know, I understand you're winning the game 2-0. You know, you want to protect the result, but it's Canada, man. And Canada didn't have anything offensively. They really didn't have anything. Only like one save from Jonathan Orozco. But you could have gone in for the kill, put in a player like Peña, and, you know, maybe decorated the scoreboard a little bit more. Maybe put in, you know, 4 goals instead of just 2. You know, Alejandro Castro he's a good player, but he just doesn't, you know, he's not what Mexico needs. That's just my opinion. And he just doesn't give the team anything offensively. He really doesn't. That's the way I feel. And, you know, hopefully he proves me wrong for the good of the team. But, you know, so far he hasn't. So the question I have for you guys today is, could Mexico use, you know, these newly naturalized players such as Chaco Jimenez, Lucas Lobos? Does Mexico need these players to give them more of that offensive power that we need, that they're lacking right now? Could we use these players? Leave it in the comments. Voice your opinion. I'm curious, man. I'm curious to see how you guys feel about this whole problem with the naturalizados, with the naturalized players. Some people don't want them in the L3. Some say, yeah, we need them. Let me know how you guys feel about the situation. According to the simulation, Mexico wins versus Martinique. I'm pretty sure that's right. Enjoy your games, bros.